Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the right. Hangs one in.
And the keeper has it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Looking for options for movement. Hoisted in. Adrian Bername gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Richarlison. He's got away. That's a simple one for the keeper. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. So just a 1-0 goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi was steaming forward. And it's Valverde. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce. They were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Good play on left-hand side here. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now, about a counter-attack. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has been knocked clear. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Odegaard. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's found a way past. He has found a way through. We always look the favourite there. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde looking for the run. Tries to play it through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Milan with this 2-goal lead. Yes, looking much more short side. Takes a shot! That's another chance! And that has fizzed. A reprieve for the time being. Hakimi puts his foot on the gas. Incoming to terrific header. This is crowding through the middle. Adrian Bernabé defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Ronaldo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Probing pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No way through there. Valverde. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution in progress.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? Drives it in. Eder Militao clears it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Richarlison.
Minutes has been indicated.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi. There's the shot! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's there to clear it. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.
Hello này.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We have already started here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. That was good alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Richarlison! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! Their attempts, just the wrong outcome. Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. Aims beyond. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside. In by climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now the cross and the shot! There it is! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He will make to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Lovely feet. Crosses it in here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Odegaard. Now there's a fine ball.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And the counter is on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just for one goal, it's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And it's Carboni. It's a good foot in there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's tried one! He's got away with one there. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, that is really good tenacity. They've played it short. Cross needs to be Vinicius Junior! And he thumps it clear. Works it forward. Odegaard. And this is Ronaldo. Odegaard. Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job.
And he's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. This looks promising. That's good. And he shoots! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be committing any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can he find a finish? Just 5 minutes left. Malinovsky. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Richarlison. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And there goes the final whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations, and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, forget form, forget stats. This is a derby game, and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
Just joining us, we are already on the way. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times. But I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Played through into space.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he can clear it away. Hakimi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opening.
Now it's Richarlison. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Milan! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Drilled in low. And the shots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Calhanoglu.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Richarlison!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide. Knocks it into space. Bastoni makes the interception. Calhanoglu. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a mighty effort! He scored! Two to the group, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Thuram, nicely spread. Dumfries, all driven towards the far post. quality ball. Now it's Martinez. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners in the space.
Header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Deep through. Sommer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bisek. Now he's off and running. Somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Dumfries. And he's whipped it across. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ødegaard. And this is Messi. Gives it back. Tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Çalhanoğlu. Sutic. DiMarco. Now it's Martinez. Now it's DiMarco. Now Martinez. Barella. This looks promising. Martinez. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation. Substitution. Deftly away.
Has been implicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read. And that's it. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency, and proficiency. Cristiano Ronaldo voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please put your hands together, everyone.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Jalan Jawa. Gitu ya. Jalan ya. Lanjut.
Welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Milan are looking to do their part. Fate is not in their hands alone. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. Messi's cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better...
Decent chance! Goal, Milan! This could be big. This could be massive. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Barani! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Out to the right. That pass just didn't quite work. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, this looks sharp. And he shoots! There's a goal! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Berardi gets into some space. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Valverde. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Richarlison. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Done delicately. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Pinamonti. Now it's Berardi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Messi. Good ball. There's the shot! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Cristiano Ronaldo! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Crosses it in here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Moremovic. Now it's Pinamonti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. And he's in a big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
This looks promising. Pulls it back, and it's hoisted clear. Played up towards the front line. Now this could be a chance. Could try cutting inside here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Andrea Pinamonti, number 45, coming on the field, number 9, number 20.
Odegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Out of play for a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Tito. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Milan get themselves into the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Ups for safety. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's been slipped through. There's no flag. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Chance here to counter. And that is that. The stands erupt with joy and unbridled euphoria as Italy crowns its new champions. The greatest prize in the land is theirs at last.
And just look at these scenes, Peter. You can see how much it means to the fans. And I have to say, they're very worthy winners. This is a very tough and tactical league. And to come out on top at the end of the season, it's a mighty achievement. Big congratulations.
Every single one of those players standing tall, standing proud as the enormity of their achievement sinks in. But I'm afraid that time has got the better of us now, and we have to leave you here. So it is goodbye from us both.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger, won't we?
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. It's of course round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Somewhat off target. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone who could ignite this contest is Stefan El Shaarawy. He usually starts from a wide attacking position before cutting inside with a combination of pace and skill. And he's more than a decent finisher too, so keep an eye on him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's El Shaarawy. Messi. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Richarlison. No, that's been intercepted.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Kone. Soulé. Kone. Can he get on the end of this? Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Threads one in. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's El Shaarawy. And it's Angelino. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. And here's the chance for Richarlison. Tries to pass through. Oh, Milan! Have the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to
Tries his shots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hermoso gets it away. Decent chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. And the team still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're off again. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. This looks promising. Sule. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Ødegaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's a decent clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the delivery. He's having a shot! Oh, there was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Milan on ahead here. It's still the only goal.
Pretty robust.
Valverde. Delicate chip through. It's hoisted clear. In once more. Sergio, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Sule. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Richarlison. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is this form of defence.
Kone. Bailey. Angelino. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Bailey. It's a sharp pass. Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. This is Ronaldo. Up he goes! And with that, the final whistle. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Fine win for our boys.
Your
This is
reflections
just
then,
what we
Jim?
like to see.
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. That's a good ball out wide. Deep cross. That's a decent clearance. It's a throw. Knocks it into space. The ball goes in. Danger averted for now. And here's Messi. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! And it's been taken short. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Over to the left. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cancelo looking to get on the end of this. He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hakimi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way through. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. While facing up to his adversary, this chance! Ronaldo finds himself offside.